It's about that time. Phew. Oh man, it's about that time. We got good old Rodney Atkins being interviewed by Michael Waltrip. Looks like everything is okay. But how's it going, everybody? I'm Smoke Cooper 13, and welcome back to another NASCAR live reaction stream. And today we are doing the Bristol Food City 500. Really looking forward to this race. I always love Bristol. Bristol always puts on a fantastic race. It's just an incredible facility. Just also they're interviewing Ryan Blaney right now, but I'll tell you what, Bowman starts on first. He's got the pole, and just hopefully he'll have a good run today. If he doesn't win, at least get a top 10, top 5 would be fantastic. We need points. But it would be very sweet if we can get the win. It would be fantastic. Um, I think I know Ricky Stenhouse starts second. He's right beside Bowman. I know Larson and huh. I see Team Penske met President Trump. Hmm. Yeah. Supposedly the tire wear is basically like from the spring race last season, which it's going to be quite interesting because there's so much tire fall off. Will all these drivers have enough tires to make it through the race? We People are going to definitely play some strategic moves, trying to beat their competitors and try to cross the start finish line first. Bowman's car is so nice looking. I was glad to see it in person. And there's something I need to do. I tell you what, um, Sheldon Creed took a hell of a hit yesterday. I was at South Boston Speedway watching, vlogging, but I didn't see anything. I didn't get to see what's going on at the Xfinity race till after South Boston event and when I got home. Something I need to do. There's also something else I need to get. Forgot to get my drink. Talladega is 2 weeks. And then after Talladega, it'll be Texas, where I'll be hopping on a plane to get there. So every time I go to Bristol, there is a spot that we park at, and it's kind of like I don't know what you call it, but it's kind of like a barn-ish type place in the parking lot, like in the little spot. There's a lot of cars parked there, and that's the thing. I don't mind paying for parking as long as we get a spot to park, because finding free parking, it's going to be a hassle itself, because you're going to have to find somewhere to park, somewhere to stay. And free parking is always difficult, because that's where everybody is going to try to be there and all in one spot, all of them at the same time. But if you pay for parking, you can either be a little bit closer, or just in general just park your car where it won't be such a hassle getting out of it. Martinsville has free parking, but it could be a hassle just getting out of it. And I remember one time we didn't have trouble, but other cars were having trouble getting out of it, because it was kind of like steep uphill. That was a long time ago. All right. It's about time. It's time for the invocations. I like that Polaroid outfit. All right, let's pray. Amen. Let's go. This is awesome. Check out that flyover. That's awesome. So, also today for Bristol, we have Jesse Love starting his first Cup race. Especially, there's a lot of rookies that started at Bristol, including Regan Smith. But I also want to mention that with how this race is supposedly going to be with the tire wear, Jesse Love is going to be in for a real treat. That's all I'm going to say. Matter that. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out something. Okay. Just making sure everything's good. When I went to, also there was a hell of a fight at South Boston Speedway when I went to the race. It was pretty big. There was a lot of intentional wrecking at during the limited sportsman race, which that's where a majority of the cautions happen. Because he got into him, then he tried to get back at him, then ends up getting back at him like on the final lap of the race where all the guy was passing people for position, gets dumped, gets turned around, goes on pit road. Well, before he went on pit road, he crossed start finish line, and then some guy from the crew threw a gas canister at the car. He came into pit road and decided to start fighting the crew guy. And it got pretty big. They were shoving, pushing, punching. I mean, it was pretty wild. I actually got it on video. It's pretty intense. And I can't wait to go to Rockingham. Now I'm trying to figure out what would be the best thing to post, because when I go to Rockingham, most of the time NASCAR vlogs for big events like Rockingham, for example, and Texas, like every time I travel to go somewhere out of state or like a race like that, it's always mainly like my priority to edit those types of videos. I actually filmed a pickups video probably around March, in the middle of March at least, maybe the early first week of April. So it's going to be quite interesting to figure things out for it. My joy, Kevin Harvick and Clint Boyer in the booth. I wonder who's going to be the Grand Marshal and the pace driver. Mm. Hmm. Alrighty. Cars are strapped in. Drivers are strapped in. Now it's time. Johnny Bench and Bob Kessling. All right. Engines are fired up. Uh-oh. Okay, so since Oscar Piastri ends up winning at Bahrain, second win this season for him, and I think he's like 2 points, like 2 or 4 points from Lando Norris for leading the championship. All I'm going to say is McLaren, there's going to be one hell of a team. They're going to put on a fucking clinch this year. And the thing is about having, like, having like Red Bull dominating past seasons and winning the championships, kind of seeing like a crack slipping. Like, you can see the cracks in Red Bull that Piastri, not Piastri, but McLaren in general has figured out their plan. Pretty insane. And now Ferrari is getting up there a little bit, but McLaren has really gotten it up. Like they up their game this season, and it's going to really take Red Bull to kind of like it's just going to be chaotic to watch this season. I just hope Team McLaren are smart enough to help. They're going to help both drivers for sure, but it's going to be very difficult to focus on, all right, he's fast, let him lead the race. Let him, kind of like team orders. I just don't want the team orders to really interfere a lot for McLaren. Kind of like what happened last year with Piastri and Lando. Bristol is so fun. I wish I went to Bristol. And I'll tell you what, all right, cars are getting off pit road. As I was saying, when they ran Bristol in the fall for. Hold on. I want to hear what they have to say, Bowman. Man, I always like the Sunny D paint scheme. It's a really good looking car. As I was mentioning, the Bristol race from last year, the fall race, the night race, they definitely did not run these tires, and everybody was very disappointed on how the racing was, and it just wasn't entertaining like the spring race. I consider last year's spring race one of the best Bristol races we ever seen. It's one of the best ones, and excuse me, but it was very entertaining because of how the tire wear was, and it was just entertaining to watch. Yo, the fire suit they have for Chili's is really cool looking. All right, so they're going down pit road. Yeah. Mm-hmm. There's going to be a lot of speeding penalties. It's going to be right many of them. Nah, not really. I don't know why Chad didn't want to work at that moment, but no, Bristol is not as packed as it used to be. And I love going to Bristol. And most of, when I went to Bristol, I always sat on the back stretch. I sat on the front stretch once in 2021 for the night race. And then I just like sitting on the back stretch more. But we're about to get ready to go. Mm-hmm. 11 sets of tires. One of the coolest things that I love about Bristol, especially at the night race, they'll have the fireworks go around while the cars are going around the circuit. But here we go. And it's green flag for the Food City 500. Great start for Bowman. And Ty Gibbs on the outside for Hamlin, trying to get third. Stenhouse still running second. Hamlin under Gibbs. Is that Austin Dillon? No, that is AJ on the outside of Kyle Larson for fifth. Oh, Bell. Something happened to Bell. Gibbs is on the outside. He's trying to make it work. Dang, Bell went to the bottom very aggressively, hanging behind Blaney. Josevar's trying to get under Bell for a spot. Carson Josevar's visor is up. His visor is literally up while racing. You got Bell and Gibbs battling for six. Ty Gibbs is stuck on the outside. Like everybody is on the bottom, and he's just still on the outside. It's gonna be hard for him to get to the bottom. And you got Ty Dillon under him. Gibbs is more than likely going to be out of the top 10 in a bit. Almost. Keselowski's paint scheme is nice. I love that car. The Oscar Mayer. I love the red on it. It looks good. See, everybody is on the bottom. They're just... And... Nope. Oh, he tried to. Barely got on the bottom for Ty Gibbs. He pretty much cleared himself a bit. It's the only way you can really pass. You just got to move them. Hamlin's still chilling in third. You got Larson, Blaney, Bell. I mean, Ty Dillon is ninth. Logano only gained about 6 spots. He's in 33rd. Oh, man. That was close for LaJoy. Everybody is just trying to save their tires. Busher, he's 35th. He started 24th. It's not going to take long for the leaders to get all the way to the back. Oh, I think somebody tagged the wall. It looked like somebody did tag the wall. I couldn't tell who it was. Oh, Tyler Reddick is really pushing Chase. But here comes Bush, and here comes Jesse Love. Jesse Love is making moves. Oh, Cindric getting the back of Bush. I do like Cindric's paint scheme to snap on. It looks really nice. Chase Elliott under Austin Dillon. Oh, Tyler Reddick is going around. Oh, he saved it. Dang. Tyler Reddick almost lost it off in the middle of the corner. That was very close. That was a big slide, too. Chastain is in 29th. Denny Hamlin's about to lose third place to Larson. And he does. Hamlin is battling hard against Larson. He's on his quarter panel. Alex Bowman's still leading. Making sure nothing happens during commercial. That's the thing about watching the race. If it's in a commercial, you can look at the leaderboard, especially from a desktop from here. If it turns yellow, that means the caution is out. I don't see anything happening right now. I don't see anything changing. But it looks like I did see some positions changing. I'm not too fond about this leaderboard. I like the one from last year because you can see everybody. I definitely want to try to go to North Wilkesboro one year. I'm thinking about next year because I've never been. I would love to see the Xfinity Series race there. They'll put on a good race. Some happened to Ricky. Some actually happened to Ricky Stenhouse. And Larson is going to take the lead away from Bowman. But they're battling very hard. But where did Justin Haley come from? Hey, what's up, Beastie? How you doing? McDowell? You mean Hosenvar? Mike Joy, come on, man. McDowell's in 15th. But Justin Haley just passed Bowman for second. We got a lot of time in this thing. I'm doing pretty good, man. Doing pretty good. Just settling in, watching, doing the reaction. Can't wait for Rockingham next week. And Hamlin got by Bowman for third. Still got 78 to go in stage one. Larson is just driving away. Haley's got a little bit of distance on Hamlin, but Larson is just drove away. And a whole other zip code. Well, I live in Virginia. I live in South Boston, Virginia. I just live like 10 minutes from the racetrack. Like, I'm actually born and raised here, and I still live in South Boston. Oh, yeah, in Lynchburg. That's awesome. I go to Lynchburg sometimes, especially go to Logan's Steakhouse or go to Cracker Barrel. I used to go to the mall a lot there, but not really anymore because they shut down FYE. But one thing I do like going to Lynchburg is go to. Obviously, I like going to Best Buy, but they also have some. I like the pawn shops up there too. They got some pretty nice ones. All right, somebody, you got some guys that are really gonna haul ass in this. Dang, Hamlin and Bowman and Haley posted the fastest. Byron, he's all the way back in 27. Chase Elliott 17th. It's pretty impressive. Yeah, I think once we get, I say probably once we get too close to like in the lap 80 area, I think that's when tire wear is really gonna hit. I mean, everybody is pretty much saving their tires, but you got some guys that are very impatient where they're just gonna shoot all the way to the lead, kind of like what Larson did. I mean, Justin Haley is up there too. I also want to mention that the South Boston vlog that I recorded for yesterday, that one is going to come out during Talladega weekend because I just posted the King of the Modified series vlog at South Boston, the season open vlog yesterday. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a pickups video because I wanted to kind of like post the pickups video, then do the vlogs. Bowen Rockingham is coming up this weekend. I want to do that. That's mainly the priority vlog. Yeah, EC Glass. I had my granddad went to that school. My granddad is from Lynchburg. He was born in Lynchburg. It's been the last time I went to Lynchburg was Christmas for a family emergency. Unfortunately, well, that was the day after Christmas, and actually, my parents did go to Lynchburg last week Friday. Not the latest Friday, but the other week, because they took my niece to a field trip, like a science museum field trip or something. Yeah, I got family everywhere in Virginia, pretty much. John Hunter Nemechek got a little bit of rear of Chris Buescher. The leader is already in traffic. And Larson is about to pass Corey LaJoy to put him a lap down. He's running the bottom. Now he's ahead of Corey LaJoy. I have family that lives in Alton, Virginia. I got family that lives in Brookneal, Danville, which I go to Danville more frequently. I go there all the time. I even got a family member that lives up in Michigan. I have family that lives up in northern parts of Virginia, kind of like they live. I got some in Connecticut. I think I have some in North Carolina. I think. But most of them are in Virginia. And I mean, I live about 10 minutes away from Roxborough. Well, 20 minutes. I live 10 minutes away from North Carolina state line. Roxborough is definitely not that far from me. Denny Hamlin is getting by Justin Haley for second. I do like SVG's paint scheme. And I recently discovered that the Junior Motorsports hauler has Connor Zillage's Watkins Glen 164, so I definitely want to get that next week. Because I already have the pre-order for his 124. So I'm just waiting for that one. Yeah, I say about lap 80, that's when tire wear is really going to come into play. Kyle Larson got by Nemechek. Still got 44 to go in stage one. I tell you what, Bowman is still posting really fast laps. Got PJ1 on the track. Yeah. And Larson is going to put Chris Buescher a lap down. I tell you what, if all the junior motorsport guys finish 1 through 4, I know Lionel is going to make a specific set for that. Kind of like what they did with the Hendrick driver sweep at Dover in 2021. And after I left South Boston Speedway, there was UFC 314, and I want to watch it because I want to watch the Lopez fight, and I did, and it was one of the best fights for this year so far. It was really epic to watch, and it was just good to watch. And you see, besides being a huge racing fan, but I'm also a huge wrestling fan, but also will watch boxing and UFC. Depends on who's fighting. But if it's like a free pay-per-view-ish from ESPN where I don't have to pay for anything, I'll just put that on and watch it. Or at least have it in the background. But last night, UFC 314 was really good. I can't wait till they get to. I feel like for UFC 316, they're gonna invite Stone Cold for it. They're just gonna invite him into the event for free, and just because it's gonna be called UFC 316. It's gonna be really cool. I would love to go back to the Coke 600. I was thinking about going this year, but I have other plans. I might go next year. It just really depends. And now they're kind of in talks about making Kansas like a super speedway race, which I hope they don't. Because, one, I haven't been to Kansas, and I want to go to Kansas. And if they decided to make it like a super speedway race, I definitely want to go before they touch the asphalt. I definitely do. And, when they made Atlanta more of a super speedway race, they kind of wish Texas was more of a super speedway. It would make sense if Texas track was made into like a super speedway race like Atlanta. So everything is big in Texas. But overall, it was just, I'll be in Texas in a couple weeks. I just hope they don't touch Kansas. And what a touch from Larson. Nobody wants to go lap down. And Kyle Busch got in the wall. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Dang, Denny Hamlin is back there. Man, Larson is lapping everybody. It was a possibility he would have won the truck race. I mean, he won the Xfinity race yesterday. Dude, Logano and Riley Hurst are battling, and that's going to really hurt both of them because Larson is literally right there. Larson gets a huge run. We got coming 20 to go in stage one. This stage is going by real quick. Wow. Yeah, all the Chevrolets got positions from 1 through 1, 3rd, 1st, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. Because Hamlin's in second. I know Logano is going to race Larson very hard, but there was no chance. And Logano went a lap down. Ugh. Well, so far, Mike Joy, don't jinx it. Ooh, Byron had to get out of the gas. Lost 3 spots right there. Yeah, the temperature from yesterday is a lot different. Even the wind speed. And Larson is under Priest. Priest is going to battle hard. Bell getting by Ricky. So is Blaney. Stenhouse lost a spot to Blaney. Priest is holding on. Oh, Larson. Jeez, that was very aggressive. Priest is definitely fighting. Hamlin is catching Larson a bit. Larson at the bottom. He's trying. No, Larson cannot clear Priest. Now Larson cleared Priest. All right, one to go in stage one. Now Priest and McDowell are going to battle. Who's going to get the free pass? And Larson wins stage one. All right. So for stage one. Mm. All state. What in the world is this commercial? Oh, it's just for men commercial. All these commercials. The only thing is about doing fantasy is you're just hoping that your drivers don't get in trouble in the final stage because that's when everything locks up for fantasy is the final stage. So you can't make any changes or whatsoever. Dodgers, Rangers, Cardinals, and Mets next week Saturday. Braves versus Reds, August 2nd at Bristol Motor Speedway. I would love to go to that. That would be very very cool. That just would have been so awesome to experience. If they do it next year, I will try to go to it if I can. Always wanted to go to a professional baseball game. Got Jamie Little. Got Denny Hamlin's crew guys. Dang, imagine hitting your freaking shin on that. It's not going to feel good. All right. Should be getting ready for pit stops. All right, pit crew ranking. Bo Wallace got number one. And Denny Hamlin second. All right, here we go. Cars on pit road. Carson's in. Justin Haley's in. All right, Bowman's in. Hamlin's out. And Larson's out. Haley Bowman's out. That was really tight. Hmm. Head for the mountains. Just trying to get through these commercials. It's pretty Porsche. Chris Myers and Jamie McMurray are on the building in the infield. You know, I remember when Nation Guard sponsored Kyle Larson. Tires did not look bad at all. They still had wear on them. Hmm. All right, choosing. Kyle Busch and Shane Van Gisbergen speeding penalty. All right. Pace cars off. And here we go. Start stage 2. Car start finish line. Oh, man. Justin Haley. Hosevar up in second. Justin Haley in third. Got some teammates battling for second. Bowman on the bottom of Ty Gibbs. Oh, jeez, Carson. Almost got turned. Josh Berry on the outside. Oh, little tap with Keselowski in 21 of Josh Berry. I wonder who is the fastest. They don't have the icon. Oh, Keselowski. That was a big stack up. Oh, that was the reason. And Stenhouse is getting passed by Briscoe. Oh. Stenhouse is not happy with Briscoe. Yeah, Briscoe got in the back of Stenhouse. Stenhouse didn't like that. Larson is the fastest right now. Man. I like the spoiler cam. It's cool looking. But you can't really see a whole lot. Yeah, it's not going to take long for Larson to get to lap traffic. Mm. Bush guide. You know, this race started at 3 o'clock. We're already at 4:07 on the East Coast. Already in stage 2. About to be in the middle of stage 2. Got UFL showboats. UFL is actually not that bad. And Larson is still leading. Dang, Larson already caught lap traffic. Bowman in top 5, still in 5th. Justin Haley is getting pressure from Hamlin for second. How's it going, Brian? No, you're good. You're good. Oh, there's a wreck. SVG. Alrighty, I wonder what happened to him. Caution for SVG. He's up against the wall off of two. Oh, gets loose. Hits the Arby's car. Yep, that's what happens. He just entered the corner and got in 51. Right in front of Hamlin, too. So it looks like Hosevar got that spot. Yep. Hosevar was able to get that position. I want to see. Alright, so I got a message from Hendrick, and they're selling like limited edition hats. They're just orange hats for Hendrick. That's all they are. It's just the Tennessee Volunteers orange. I wonder how the IndyCar race is going to be. It's like everybody's going to come down pit road. I tell you what, Joe Gibbs Racing, they're coming up with some interesting stuff for pit road. All right, cars are in. Larson didn't pit. Bowman pitted. Tell you what. So
Hey, Tyler, think I have what it takes to be part of the NASCAR pit crew? You? Yeah, I mean, we keep Xfinity Internet fast and reliable at home and on the go. It's kind of like keeping cars fast and reliable on the track. You thought that add coolant meant driving with your sunglasses on. That doesn't make it cooler? What's a jack? Don't bring him into this.
I don't know, man. I mean, you asked if we could swap gasoline once.
Okay, okay. I shouldn't be in the pit crew. I meant driver. Maybe just stick to what you're good at.
Beep, beep. Look out.
Xfinity is your super fast connection to NASCAR.
I got another Papa Pairings order. I need 3 medium pepperoni, 2 orders wings, breadsticks, cheese sticks, brownies.
Call the right place, Chuck.
This order is my Everest.
See you at the summit. We're making you Papa Pairings for $6.99 each. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
It's Kubota Orange Days, now through June 30th. Get zero down, 0% APR for 84 months or up to $3,000 off select compact tractors. See the details and find your nearest dealer at KubotaOrangeDays.com. Here's John Hunter Nemechek leaving pit road.
All right, John Hunter Nemechek's pit road footage.
Switch to the rear view and watch the right side of your screen here. There she goes, right there.
Oh, that's not good. Lug nut came out of the tire. And there goes the tire. Hit Suarez's car. Luckily, none of the crew guys got hit. Yeah, that would hurt. Yeah, that's a spare tire. I would keep that. So, Ben Kennedy is at Long Beach for the IndyCar race. And, you know, a lot of people are speculating that, hey, NASCAR should race at Long Beach, which wouldn't turn that down. That would be really cool. I would go to that race. It's in California. It'll be in California, but I would go. And plus, Long Beach is where Vince Unfold is from. That's where they're from. I'll check out their hometown. McDowell nav for speeding. All right, Bowman's going to the bottom. Hey, he's going to gain about 3 spots right there. And here we go. And Larson clears Hamlin for the lead. The first 12 did not pit. Here comes Bowman. Oh! Hamlin got loose. Bowman's going to take second. Man, Hosevar. Comes Reddick. Oh, man. AJ got a little loose. Oh, Blaney. Oh, Byron's slipping. Got teammates battling for fifth. Dang, position loss on pit road. That's insane. We got Bubba Wallace and Stenhouse battling for a spot. Them two are not giving an inch. Led 162 laps so far. .48 to go in stage 2. Uh-oh. Christopher Bell is having some brake problems, it seems like. Said it's shaking. Wow. See, Chase is running against the wall. Man, Larson is putting on a clinic. Dang. Got side by side. Kansas is May 9th and 11th. If I go to Kansas, it'll probably be the weekend like all the series are racing there. That's that's where I get my money's worth. Because I want to go when like trucks, Xfinity, and Cup are racing. And the 66 is being pushed by Josh Bilicki on pit road, so they're gonna head to the garage. Yo, this car is sponsored by Manscaped. Eric Jones battling Riley Hurst for a spot for 27th.
Well, there's really no need for a lucky charm when you ride.
Not when America's #1 motorcycle insurance got your back. We're just going to ignore the fact that Carl has a rabbit. Name's Food.
You can fit a lot of vacation into a weekend. Look at your next weekend getaway with Mirabelle.
What started out as a better floor liner for your car turned into even more superior ways to protect the inside and outside of your vehicle. That led to enhanced ways to protect your home and to keep your pet safe.
Man, Reddick and Blaney are battling. Got a WeatherTech commercial.
Our American jobs. WeatherTech, made right in America.
Introducing 2 new Baja Chipotle subs featuring our world famous Chipotle sauce. Listen, that's the Baja Chipotle talking. Well, it's actually me talking, but you know what I mean. Find your fresh with the new Baja Chipotle collection at Subway.
NASCAR fans, earn the prize. What are you waiting for? Sign up for the NASCAR Fan Rewards loyalty program today at NASCAR.com/fanrewards.
Larson getting by Michael McDowell to put him a lap down. Man. Daniel Suarez is 33rd. Dang. Yeah. Got Larson catching up to Ryan Preece. Man, Suarez is 2 laps down. Custer is 2 laps down. Just you wait till they go to Talladega in 2 weeks. Mm. I have never seen a driver do that. Steering wheel is weird. Ooh, that was close. Larson on the outside, get a huge run. Going to go by Ryan Priest to put him a lap down. Bell going to fourth, passing Hosevar. I mean, shoot, Bell is literally right there. Man, they're not even showing Bubba Wallace for the Toyota guys. Bell is going to get by Hamlin for third. Hosevar is going to get by Hamlin for fourth. Ooh, Hosevar. Hamlin's going to push Hosevar. And got Muscle on stage too. Very crucial. I mean, Haley is still hanging strong in the top 10. He's got Gibbs behind him. So I got a notification for a video game that I did not know existed, a Johnny Bravo game. Man. Short track wins by teams. Hendrick got 59, Joe Gibbs 49, Penske got 36. I wonder how many Roush has. Hey. That was a heck of a slide job. All right. Off of 4. Larson wins stage 2. Dang. All-time list for stage wins is tied. It's really impressive.
What's better than a limited time deal? An unlimited time deal. That's why the $5 biggie bag with a junior bacon cheeseburger is available all the time. Because the best time for fresh, never frozen beef and applewood smoked bacon is all the time. Duh. For the best deal of all time, gotta be Wendy's.
You'll be back! Emu can't help people coming around the same with Liberty Mutual! Well, I'll be. Only pay for what you need.
It's Pod's biggest sale in history. Save up to 30%
Pods.
off in storage until May 19th. And see why Pods is
Look, I was tripping. I thought they just put a puppy in the pods, but it was a stuffed animal dog. Glazed, hot honey glazed chicken and bacon from Applebee's. They need to bring back the maple glazed salmon and mashed potatoes. That is really good. See what's going on in IndyCar. Orange flag.
Plans take you by surprise? Shop online and choose delivery or pickup options at kia-usa.com.
Is that our luggage rack? Fix that thing. Gorilla tape. Of course.
Double thick adhesive for a hold that lasts. For the toughest jobs on planet Earth. And for a clear finish, try crystal clear Gorilla Tape.
Michelob Ultra's got a beer that is 0 alcohol. So the drivers for IndyCar are getting in their race car. Man, I cannot wait for this. I can't wait to go to Rockingham. So excited. So excited.
In the end, it comes down to these scenarios a lot, and Denny's pit crew executed again in that high-pressure situation. We saw during the day, once again, we saw a lot of miscues on pit road. So we covered it during the race. We see the technique that those guys are using on the pit stop, and like Denny said in the victory lap, getting in the pit stall down pit road. The pit crew does their job out of the box, off pit road. There's a lot of little pieces, and as all this migrates closer and closer together, it's executing all these crumbs to put yourself in a position to take advantage of a scenario like they did at the end of the race.
All right. See what pit road's got to offer. Pit road is not yet open. All right. Bell is about to get out of his stall. Larson's in. And Bowman's in. Larson's out. Come on. And Bowman's in. Bowman got out. Hamlin gained 2 spots. Gibbs gained 2. Hosevar lost 2. Bell lost 1. Haley lost 2.
At Napa, we're the pros that know how to make your business our business. Pros everywhere you go, with every part you need. From brake pads to stock your shop in Orange County,
I just want to see the first lap of the IndyCar race.
to oil filters for your fleet in Orange County, Florida. It's why we built a nationwide network of parts and exceptional service, all driven by one mission: to keep businesses big, small, and everything in between moving full speed ahead.
The cantina chicken later. But now it's caliente. Introducing the bold and caliente cantina chicken later from Taco Bell. Here for a limited time. Some people just know they can save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first.
Is it your car?
Yeah. No.
Like you know to check your sunroof is closed first before going through the car wash. Checking first is smart. So check Allstate first and save even more when you click or call. You're in good hands here.
I do like the production work for the IndyCar starting grid. It looks amazing. They need to do something for NASCAR like that.
Welcome
I just like how Connor Daly sponsors is tired of pricks on the side. It's really funny. I might play Devil May Cry tonight. I don't know. Might play something. Your riches. Excuse me. I realized Kyle Kirkwood is driving. Got the chilies on his fursuit. Shane Van Gisbergen and Cody Ware. That's a piece of tear off on Haley's car. It's not ripped off good. It's not ripped off. So Bowman is going to be on bottom. 66. Holy shit. 66 career stage wins, tied most all time with Mark Truex Jr. I didn't even know he won that many stages. But then again, you'll end up winning like 2 stages. But, I mean, shoot, you could win like 3 stages in the 600. All right. Getting ready for the start of the final stage. Pace car's off, and here we go. Start of the final stage. Larson has a great restart. And Hamlin's going to clear Bowman for second. Oh, Briscoe. Briscoe lost 3 spots. Oh, we got teammates battling. Oh, Bell. Bell almost lost it. Oh, man. Bell and Hosevar battling. There's Blaney. Both of the Spire cars are running really well. And Hamlin, he's about to catch up to Larson for the lead. Bell is struggling. Byron's up in 8th right now. Somebody's going in a garage, and that is SVG. SVG pulled in into the infield. A lot of shade is going on track. Somebody's up there. Don't look like Tyler Reddick. Chase Elliott is running 17th right now.
Imagine this is your adorable family. You want to switch to T-Mobile, but you feel stuck paying off your old phones. Don't be sad, little Pepe. Switch your family to T-Mobile and they'll help pay off those old phones. Schnoodles! And you'll get 4 new iPhone 16s on there. I'm aware we...
So IndyCar races started right now.
But the other guys are making you pay more. And I don't think they have any puppies.
T-Mobile's Family Freedom, our lowest cost to switch, our biggest family savings. We'll give you new iPhone 16s on us. Plus, get 4 lines for $25 a month. Meets the Minecraft universe with a Minecraft movie deal.
Patients who have sensitive teeth but also want whiter teeth, they have to make a choice, one versus the other. Sensodyne Clinical White provides 2 shades whiter teeth as well as providing 24/7 sensitivity protection. Patients are going to love to see Sensodyne on the shelf.
The Bush Guy, cold and smooth survival skills. To avoid going in circles, make note of recognizable landmarks. Like that.
What's wrong with going in circles?
Different circles, Ross.
Okay.
Head for the mountains.
After starting the season back-to-back wins, comes below looks to stay perfect as the NASCAR series holds in the long beach. Today after NASCAR on Fox. Welcome to the fastest race on earth.
They got 90 laps in this race for Long Beach.
What if I told you that one of the best things you can do to improve the look and performance of your car
210 laps to go. And why is Bowman in 11th? What happened to him? Why is he out of the top 10? Crap. Bowman's blowing up. You gotta be freaking kidding me. You gotta be freaking kidding me. There's a bunch of cars. Man. Busher is still hanging on, trying to be on the lead lap. Oh. I thought Gillen was going to spin. Oh, it's smoking. That car is done. That's unfortunate. It was running so damn good today, too. And we're blowing up. Damn. That sucks. Oh, Jones got on the wall. Piece of rubber got on the camera. Man, that's frustrating.
Have you always had trouble with your weight? Me too.
Discover the power of Wegovy.
With Wegovy, I lost 35 pounds. And some lost over 46 pounds.
And I'm keeping the weight off.
Reducing my risk.
Wegovy is the only weight management medicine proven to reduce risk of major cardiovascular events such as death, heart attack, or stroke in adults with known heart disease and obesity.
Don't use Wegovy with semaglutide or GLP-1 medicines or in children under 12. Don't take if you or your family had MTC, MEN2, or if allergic to it. Tell your provider if you plan to have surgery or a procedure, are breastfeeding, pregnant, or plan to be. Stop taking and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or any of these allergic reactions. Serious side effects may include pancreas inflammation and gallbladder or severe stomach problems. Call your prescriber if you have any of these symptoms. Wegovy may cause low blood sugar in people with diabetes, especially if you take medicines to treat diabetes. Call your prescriber about vision changes, if you feel your heart racing while at rest, or if you have mental changes. Depression or thoughts of suicide may occur. Common side effects include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, constipation, stomach pain, flu or upset, headache, feeling tired, dizzy or bloated, gas, and heartburn. Some side effects lead to dehydration, which may cause
See what's going on in the IndyCar race.
I'm losing weight.
I'm keeping it off.
And I'm lowering my CV risk.
Ask your prescriber about Wegovy.
The warm up beginning of the off season was about 2.5 hours every day. It's boring, it's mundane, but it's what it takes.
I've seen some starters take 25 minutes to get ready to throw. I've never seen anything like that.
Everything takes patience. There's no instant gratification.
I mean, his routine is boring because it's the same every day. But I'll 100% take boring all day long.
He's throwing 100. It doesn't even look like he's trying.
Brilliance to me is patience, and a lot of the time it's boring. But
Well, Lungard is still leading, but Dixon's up to second, and Simpson is third, Siegel is fourth, and Rob is fifth.
The Bush Guide, cold and smooth survival skills. In unpredictable conditions, pack layers, both for your body and your beer. Push. Head for the mountains.
179 laps to go. Kyle Larson leading Denny Hamlin by 1.7 seconds. However, back in third place, Ty Gibbs is going to be under fire for Carson.
And Ty Gibbs is under fire by Carson Ozavar.
Yeah, both of those cars of Carson Hocevar and Ryan Blaney, they were making a lot of speed on the top of the racetrack as you see Carson go to the bottom now. So if the 54 wants to defend that 77, he's going to have to get up top and make that pace like those guys were able to make. Now, when this top group comes in like this, and we've seen that speed start
Nose itches.
on the top and the bottom, that changes the ability to pass. But it's so hard to finish the pass when
Got 175 to go.
Slow cars. Now you got Cody Ware there. You've got Cole Custer on the bottom. And Cody Ware right there, just in front of this battle for third place. Where are they going to go?
Battle for third place.
If you can time it right. And that's exactly what Blaney tried to do down at the end of the fairway. Stuck back there behind not only Cody Ware, but Bowman with a blown engine. Those guys caught them, Kevin. They were 2.5 tenths faster than Gibbs, running right down, running that outside. As soon as he trapped them on the bottom, matched the lap times. And those two white silver cars along pulled the Byron into that battle as well. Regan.
Fight for the methodical day for William Byron in the 2014 Bristol Grand. Only car just being
And Blaney is right under Hosevar for 4. Got crank it up. Ooh, that was really close. Ty Gibbs running 3rd. And you got some 3-wide racing. I wonder where Ricky Stenhouse is. He's in 19th. Oh man, I thought Carson was gonna get in Ty Gibbs. Yeah, Bowman's down pit road. I think the engine is done. He blew up. He was running second and blew up. He just pulled down pit road. That was very frustrating. He was running so good. He at least had a top 5 car. Easily a top 5. Possibly could have won the thing. And Gibbs is caught up to Hamlin. And Busher's on pit road. There's Bowman going into the garage. Still got a long ways to go. We got 147 to go. Blaney is challenging Hosevar for 4th. Might have some pit stops in a bit. Eric Jones is pitting. Some cars caught up to Gibbs as well. Like Hosevar and Blaney, they're running very close to his bumper. That's 3 wide. That was a heck of a 3 wide pass. Oh, Corey. Only 19 cars on the leading lap. And Logano and Larson are battling, but Logano a lap down, 24th. I tell you what, Chili's is pretty good. I like Chili's.
What happened to no phones at the table?
Sorry, honey, it's a work thing. Yep, work over here too. Got a text from Alan saying your business vehicle is now protected with Progressive.
Just like your home and auto. Why'd you text it? I thought that's what we were doing.
Got a Keystone Lake commercial.
Bar and bar. The county's best hangout. Just got better. Here's to living smooth. The always smooth, easy drinking.
I'm so excited. Yeah, Rockingham starts at 5 o'clock Friday.
Flavors that feed your fancy. Oreo Thins. Stay playful.
Wait, next weekend? I gotta go.
IKEA.
Plans take you by surprise? Shop online and choose delivery or pickup options at IKEA-USA.com.
Choose one appetizer and two entrees. Applebee's famous 2 for $25 with new sizzling skillets and steak.
Free edition. 37% of filers qualify. Simple Form 1040 returns only. See if you qualify at TurboTax.com/free.
I can file for free.
Hmm.
File for free with TurboTax Free Edition. This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our fans for your support, and we hope you enjoy today's broadcast.
Larson's going up high. Got teammates. Got 121 to go. Goodyear blimp, 100 years. I like what they did for Throwback Week, throwing it back from the very first time they flown the blimp. And some people in the comments saying, hey, the Goodyear blimp has a better throwback than most of the cars in the field. Rosenfire got in the wall a bit. Got Chastain running in 8th. All right, Bell's off. Biggest mover since restart. Chastain has gained 9 spots. I wonder what this is going to put Bowman at in points. All right, Ty Gibbs is in. Hamlin's coming in. Oh! Oh, Custer. And here come Larson on pit road. Byron in his pit box. Larson's in. Byron's off. And Larson's off. Briscoe's in. Hosevar's in. Uh-oh. Jack the car up. Trouble. That's costly. All right, Chase is in. Chase is off. Haley's off. Blaney is going to have to come in and pit. And Blaney is still haven't even pitted yet. I mean, Bud Wallace and Reddick haven't even pitted either, too. AJ Allmendinger's got the fastest lap now. 43 in the wall. Sarah Jones was slow, but he's picking up speed. Man, Larson is full of traffic right now. Blaney has already caught up to Bubba Wallace. He's going to try to put him a lap down. Danny Hamlin is running some really good laps. That was very close. Oh, 3 wide. Oh, this is a heck of a battle for the lead. Blaney still hasn't pitted yet. Man, Haley is 2 laps down. And Blaney is caught up to Reddick. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Priest is giving Larson crate like he's not letting off of him. And you got Austin Dillon blocking Larson. That would be something. $68 to go. And Reddick is on pit road. Bubba Wallace hasn't even pitted yet. I think if Larson does get by Blaney, Blaney is going to pit. That's how I see it. Mm.
This tax season, do more than just catch up. Spring forward with the free 5G phone with select Straight Talk plans. So you can spring for those new sneakers they need. The unlimited streaming he needs. And with Straight Talk,
Yep, Blaney got passed by Larson.
something you never knew you needed. Spring forward with live unlimited data and get
Blaney is going to pit.
select plans on America's most reliable 5G network. Find us at Walmart and StraightTalk.com.
To tell you the truth, we could take or leave the extravagance.
And here comes Bubba Wallace.
The bragging rights, the bravado. Because all we've ever really wanted is for every Ford driver to feel this.
What's better than a limited time deal? An unlimited time deal.
All right, Blaney's back on track. He's going to whip around Bristol. It's going to be fun to watch him pass people.
Smoked bacon is all the time. Duh. For the best deal of all time, gotta be Wendy's.
As you saw, Tyler Reddick and Ryan Blaney came to pit road for fuel and tires. That will cycle the lead back to Kyle Larson with 58 laps to go ahead of Hamlin, Gibbs, and Briscoe. Blaney comes out in 9th. And Reddick in 18th. Now Blaney was 4th before the pit site. And now comes
Hosevar needs a caution. Oh man, we're 3 wide. Danny Hamlin is not that far from Larson, but Larson has got a lot of traffic to deal with. Man, that is a lot of traffic. It ain't over yet. Oh, Suarez. He's coming down pit road. Yep. I can only say that for Bowman. Bowman was there. He was in the top 5. Most laps led at Bristol Motor Speedway. Kelly Yarborough's got 4,305. I mean, Blaney has driven up to 7th. Got Ty Gibbs up in 3rd. I feel like there's going to be another caution. There's no way. Well, Bubba Wallace is right there, too. All these Toyotas. Got side by side commercial.
Motorsports isn't complicated. It's made up of races where you go as fast as you can, as best as you can, as sideways as you can, and whatever this is. Our team, Toyota Gazoo Racing. We make some seriously fast cars, like this one and this one, definitely this one. And they all have great drivers, ones that win, like win a lot. Look at all these legends. The hottest drivers right now are him, her, and this guy. They're all part of a big happy family of speed demons. Now you're up to speed. You in?
And Briscoe is running fourth. And Blaney is up to 6.
Welcome back to Papa John's. The finer things in life, like ordering more to save more off the Papa Pairings menu. It's all $6.99. You got a brownie.
Why are you whispering?
We're making you Papa Pairings for $6.99 each. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
Liberty Mutual is all she talks about since we saved hundreds by bundling our home and auto insurance.
It's pronounced Liberty. Liberty. Nice try, kid. Only pay for what you need. Liberty, liberty, liberty. Welcome to more where that came from. More back-to-backs. More epic last laps. More strikes.
All right, off of turn 4, we got 25 to go. Talladega starts at 3 o'clock next week. Well, 2 weeks. Jack Links 500. And this is a shit ton of lap traffic in front of Larson. He's got a lot. He's and Larson's trying to get around Cindric, which I love that snap-on paint scheme. It's a nice looking car. Larson is trying to get around Cindric on the bottom. Larson cleared Eric Jones. And Larson is going to clear Logano. Yeah. 15 to go. Four three off the wall again. I mean, Jones could get to Logano and pass him for 25th. Still 11 to go. Still has a good amount of laps. I do like that Oscar Mayer Keselowski paint scheme. Looks awesome. Oh, Larson! Woo! What was that? I thought he blew a tire. He was about to go in the freaking wall. Yeah, he did. He got in the wall. Thought he blew a tire. Blaney is caught up to Byron. He just got by him. Three to go. Tell you what, Larson could have gotten the truck win too. All right, final lap. And off of turn 4, Kyle Larson wins Bristol. That's for John Edwards. That's awesome.
Well, when he was up on the rev limiter right there, I'm like, man, we need to find another gear. But apparently he found it. Well, they didn't wear out this time. Yesterday, what a difference a day makes. Unbelievable. On a day in which we expected to maybe have to use all 10 sets of tires and be looking for more, Mother Nature brings us the sunshine and then a whole different race with only 3 caution marks.
Larson getting out of the car.
Well, that was an absolute dominant performance by Kyle Larson, something that we've seen him in the past, and this is just one of his best racetracks. You mentioned him trying to win all 3 races this weekend. He got to 2 out of 3, finished second in the truck race, like you said, but I see a lot of emotion for these guys with the passing of John Edwards this week. So, you know, when Jim Campbell of Chevrolet and Rick Hendrick decided to revive the Cup career of Kyle Larson, it was John Edwards who was put in place not just to do publicity, but to help Larson and guide him and help rebuild his image. And now he is a champion and truly a big star of this sport. And a lot of that credit must go to John Edwards. Well, arguably the biggest star in the sport right now. I think when you look at Kyle Larson and what he's been able to do here on Sundays and Saturdays and Fridays and during the week at his high limits sprint car series and everything that he races, dirt late model cars,
Indy 500 coming up.
Indy 500 coming up. He's just so known by all the race fans all over the world.
And Jamie Little is with him.
The guy who wrecked on lap 5 last week at Darlington and wrecked again on last closing laps ends up winning Bristol.
Yeah, no, this one's definitely for John. He's just a great guy here. So we're gonna miss him, but successful weekend here. Wish he was gonna be here with us to celebrate, but I know he's celebrating with us in spirit. So, yeah, just a flawless race once again here at Bristol for the 5 team. Really, really good car. That was a lot of fun. You know, however many laps of green we ran there was a lot of fun, and I was pretty comfortable with things. And then Denny came on really
Jeff
strong
Gordon with glasses on.
mid-cycle, and then yeah, just kind of kept the pressure on from there. So I knew I had to make some good moves to traffic. Felt like I did a pretty good job there at traffic. Split the middle sometimes when I needed to. So yeah, just a lot of fun. A little bit out of breath. It's just so high pace here, and heart rate's up. So really cool. Thanks to HinderCars.com.
411 laps in this race.
This whole team, you know, the pit crew, this is their first win with the 5 team, so it's gonna be fun celebrating with them, and yeah, just good to be back in victory lane.
Cliff Daniels, your crew chief, told me we're gonna have to play in the moment. We don't know what to expect today. Kyle, this was not the race we all expected. What from your perspective? I mean, at what point did you realize this is not going to be a tire conservation race?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, early on, yeah, we were all kind of just riding in line like we did in the spring last year, and I was just trying to keep an eye on the track, and I felt like, you know, it was starting to get a little bit darker on exit, so I was like, all right, that means some rubber's laying down, and then people kind of got the middle working, and then we get back down, so I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna go to the lead here and pick the pace up, and maybe the pace will help lay the rubber down even more, and it did, and it turned into an all Bristol track there for us, so really played in our favor. Obviously having the track position helps a lot. You know, if Vinny's in front of me, it could be a totally different story. It'd be really hard to pass him, but glad to stop his 3-peat. We hate to see him win, so as I'm sure you guys do too, but it's just good to be back here at victory lane.
Good to see Kyle Larson get the win, and he does it for John Edwards.
Thanks, Jamie. Is this the budding Petty Pearson rivalry of this century? 2 drivers, these 2, were 1-2 for 251 of 500 laps today. They have finished 1-2 7 times, with Hamlin winning 6 and Larson winning today. Regan.
Oh, Mike, Denny Hamlin's bid does come just short for getting that third.
Before I close it out, I want to watch this interview with Denny Hamlin.
Times. This is the first time he's come out on top, though.
this weekend, we're all thinking about John Edwards' family, Al Pierce, Shigetori. We've lost a lot of great people in our sport over this past week, so our thoughts are with them. And yeah, I wish we could have got one more spot, but I just wanted to keep him honest there at the end. That's all I tried to do, but he just was too much to handle.
This 11 car, a lot of speed every week right now, a lot of momentum going into the off week. How nice is that to go to the one off week you guys get this year, knowing how strong it's been?
Yeah, no doubt. It's been a great run here over the last month. We've been really good. Just got to continue this momentum, and it all starts tomorrow. You go back to work and you figure out how you can get just a little bit better.
Enjoy the off week. Thanks, Danny.
Alrighty. That is it for the Food City 500 at Bristol Motor Speedway. This coming week is an off week for the Cup Series, but Xfinity, ARCA, and the Truck Series are racing at Rockingham, and I'll be at Rockingham. So I'm looking forward to that. I will be leaving Friday, sometime like Friday morning, and head up to Rockingham, and really looking forward to that race. It's going to be very cool, very fun to watch, and can't wait to vlog it. And thank you all for watching. If you enjoy, hit that like button and subscribe for more if you want more NASCAR live reaction streams. And you can follow me on Instagram and Threads at NicholasCarbon13. And you can follow me on X and TikTok at SmokeCarbon13. And just looking forward to it. And I'll see y'all. I'll come back here, do the live reaction for Talladega. And I'll see y'all, and have a good one. And love every single one of y'all. And just remember, stay gold.